Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in central Scotland, and I'm just making sure we're in the middle here and ready to roll. Just getting set up, so hopefully someone will come in and talk to me while I play. Let me see. Hi Valerie, how are you? Hi Trisha. Alright, I'm just... Barry, hiya. Right, so Barry, it's good you're here because I'm going to try your colour lifter technique. Well, I'll tell everyone in a minute, but I'm not sure it's going to work. I've just come in and I was coming to play earlier, but that didn't happen. So I've got to say goodbye because unfortunately Butterfly Brilliance is leaving us and I really love it. And now I'm feeling a bit guilty because, I mean, I've actually got two sets because this comes as a background stamp, which is fabulous. But I wanted sometimes to use the butterflies separately. So I bought another set and set them free, chopped them apart. And look, obviously was doing a lot of masking with them, which is great. So we can maybe have a go at that again. But tonight I've got 3 ideas in my head. So I don't know if you've watched the Stamp Around video hop that I organise. So that happened last night. It's on the 1st of every month at 6 PM. And so myself and a whole lot of amazing UK demonstrators put together a video hop, and our theme was case another demonstrator. And so I was watching Matuso Crafts just a little while ago. I watched yours too, Joanna. Yours is amazing. I haven't seen everyone's, so I'm not deliberately missing anyone out. Joanna's blew me away, and then Barry's did, because Barry's from Matuso Crafts is just right up my sort of style and right my kind of thing. But it was the colour lift thing that he did. Now I haven't got any kitchen paper, but I've got these sort of dry wipe things that they're actually for doing the floor, and they may have chemicals in them, so I don't know what might happen, but we'll have a go. So I had an idea of doing some colour lift, possibly Joseph's coat, and emboss resist. There probably won't be a card, it'll just be a play, and then we'll do another live during the week to make them into cards, and that'll give me 2 excuses to use. Now the reason that I am working just on saying kind of goodbye to some of my favourite sets is I'm going to be on holiday the last 2 weeks of April, and when I come back I'll be hitting the ground running with the new catalogue. So I've got a lot to pack into these less than 2 weeks before I head off to the US. Right, so anyway, I've cut some half sheets of basic white, and let's see if we can change these into something amazing. Oh, you're on holiday this week coming. It's like the shiverest time for a Stampin' Up demonstrator to be on holiday is April. I'm just going to say that out loud. It's just there's too many things happening, and I'm like, woo! Anyway, let me stop, take a breath, a gulp of my coffee, and say hello, because that's what we're all about here. It's a social listen. If you're feeling chilly, there is a fire in the corner. I have actually had a couple of hours out in the garden drinking coffee and soaking up some sunshine. It's been glorious for the last wee while, and I've just loved it. And I was sitting there thinking, am I going to do a live? Am I not going to do a live? Of course I am. I'm here to do the live and have some fun. So hi Valerie, hi Trisha, hi Barry, hi Joanna, hi Jan, hi Annie, hi Emma, hi Elizabeth, hi. Anyone else I've not? Helen, hi. it's just, yeah, it's nice to be warm though, Trisha, isn't it? Your craft room's like a sauna. It's nice to be cosy. You know, I came in here, put what I can in lights. We've still got this lighting issue to deal with, but if we wait for everything to be perfect, we'll never do anything. So we'll just get going. Hi, Hayes. Is that your actual name, Hayes, or is that short for Hazel, or let me know. Anywho, let's play. So I just need to get some colour onto this card. Now, I believe that Bermuda Bay is going to leave us, so let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. And Mango Melody is going to leave us too. What else? What other colour is going that can give a bit of love to? What else would work here? What about a polished pink it's going, isn't it? Blushing Bride's a bit light for what I'm doing here. It's going to... Okay, look, I've got some colours. And we'll go with this. And it will either work or it won't. You know how it is. Yeah, polished pink is leaving, so we'll give these three colours a happy farewell. Okay, they'll maybe get used again at this desk, so... Oh! Sorry, I'm being over dramatic, but that's how I roll. So I am just going to pop this on. Now, as I say, this may not work. This might go all wrong. And you know my usual mantra is if it doesn't work, I'll delete the video and deny all knowledge. Oh, we're getting covered in ink before we know it. Yeah, place your bets now. Yeah. Not really a betting woman, but I bet it won't take long till I'm covered. That's what you all come here for anyway. A lot of people don't even care what I make. Because you know it'll be okay. We'll make it into something. Anyway. Barry, you just used like a small bit. I've gone for a whole half sheet here, so we're... Is there such a thing? A whole half sheet? Right, let's see. Right, and some... These are needing re-ink, these pads anyway, so we'll see what happens. Right. I love this Mango Melody. I'm quite sad in a way. I'm excited for the new colours, don't get me wrong, they're amazing, and you know, you have to make room for new things. You just love hearing me talk, Jan. Yeah, we need to have a chat. I've not talked to you for ages on Zoom. We need to sort that out. See, that's it. You either come to see what kind of mess I make or you like to listen to my Scottish accent. I know what y'all like. Right, and then I want a brush. These brushes I've had before, even Stampin' Up even did their... Finally got round to giving us these gorgeous brushes. These are the best, but you know, I'll use what I've got as well. So let's give... And blend over. There's nothing subtle here. I'm not sure I have subtle in my personality anyway, but like I was saying recently, I don't have a filter between my brain and my gob. I'm always upsetting people, but I don't mean to. It just happens. See, there you go, splodge of Bermuda Bay where it's not supposed to be. So from memory, Barry did this. He inked a piece of paper and he said don't worry about it being splodgy, so that's good because it's splodgy. I want a bit more polished pink. It's clearly not as wet a pad as. Hi Mandy, in you come. Get a drink from the table. There's some goodies on the table too, just help yourself. There's a fire if you're cold, and there's aircon in the other corner if you're not. There's room for everyone. Right, well we'll just go with this, shall we, and see what happens. Hey Jodie, in you come, in you come. Great to see. I think when we do the clock change, it means sometimes people who don't usually see me can get in. A wee chuckle, that's good. If I made somebody laugh, I've not wasted my day. That's what I say. Alright then, let's see what happens. As I say, this could go horribly wrong. But I've got other tricks. I was thinking Joseph's coat next, so we'll just... Right, I've got 2 spritzers with me full of... Well, let's hope it's water. It could be gin. You know, that's sometimes I craft with gin. I'm just going to give this a good soak. I think it's... Oh, we'll just use the whole thing. Barry did on his kitchen paper. So if you don't already follow JazzleDazzleCrafts, go and have a wee look at what they do, and they come on live after me. Hi Jackie, and you come. They usually come on live on a Sunday evening after me, or sometimes before I'm finished. They come on at... do you come on at 6? 7? Oh yeah, I came on at 6. What am I talking about? Right, okay. So do I have my big block out? No, I don't, but get it. Hey, Barry and Jay are great. But the problem is that sometimes when I've done my live, I'm starving. So I have to nip away and get some dinner and then come back. Yeah, this is kind of it. This is being inspired by Barry's card from yesterday, and as I say, it might not work. I was coming in to try it out, and then the sun came out full pelt. Hey Sherilyn, you come, my darling. I don't know if this is wet or not, but like Barry did, we can always go for it. Shall we go this way, or I think I might just have a go at doing this kind of over the whole lot, like that. I'm probably not going to make a card today. It'll just probably be some backgrounds that then I'll sit and calmly make into cards on another video. Right, let's have a look. Nah. Achieved nout. Nothing at all. Alright then. Alright then. It's like that. Where's my other spritzer? We'll just do it this way then. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Well, they're soaking now. I love the way you say sack lunch kits. I know what you mean, packed lunch. That's what we'd call it. Sack lunch kit. That's different. See, it's so interesting the way we use the same language, but we use our words differently. Right, is this going to work? Oh, different. Giving me a different effect altogether. Yeah. But that's okay though, that's giving me something to play with, isn't it? Actually like, and then I'm just going to help it to run a bit. I do like a bit of mess and colour run, and it's interesting, isn't it? If I just pop that, I probably should have got my... Yeah, I hear you, Jackie. I think I need to work on this to perfect it, but I still think there's a good background in there. That's great. I'll set that to the side just now and just leave it to dry naturally. Tidy this up a little bit and do my Joseph's coat. You could even do if I wanted to get out the re-inkers, and do the baby white technique with this as well. But right now I'm going to do a bit of Joseph's coat. So let's... Hi Nessa, you're never late, you're just here. What I just tried didn't particularly... Well, it's fine, but it's not quite what I was after, but you've got to try to find out. So I could have done that in secret and then perfected it and then come to show you, but it's more fun if you come while I play. Hi Lanny, lovely to see you here. Had a great time last night in the Zoom class with you, and a great wee chat today. And I've ordered that kit. I just did that, so I will be having a wee go at making that into a personal journal. Right, let me go. What do we want? Well, we just stick with these colours. Let's just stick with these colours, but this time I'm going to do them in splodges. Yeah. This one is a bit dry, but we'll get some on. We'll just... Yeah, bleach would work if I had any. I've not got any. I've got flash with bleach. I've not got any bleach that's actually on the shopping list. I think there maybe wasn't enough ink on the paper either, and then I overdid the water. The first time I didn't have enough, and then the second time I had too much. Well, I don't know if it'll be magic in my book, but it'll be something. Okay, so what do I need now? Another colour. Did I put the brush away? Yeah, I did put the brush. Fancy that, I put the brushes away. Who is this person? There's no real thought going in here, and sometimes that's quite good for your soul to just let it happen. Just let it happen. you actually liking what I see, and I think when it's dry I'll stamp into it, and I like what I, yeah. Yeah, who doesn't like to just play? So say I could do this play in private and not share it, but hopefully me showing you that playing is the way we develop what we do. It's how you know, it's part of the design process. And if you just behave like a child and just forget about any inhibitions and just let it go. Jodie, don't throw it out, just chop it up. Once you chop these things up, they look differently. Now, I am needing customer thank you cards this week, so this could well be the start of them. Right. I know it just doesn't matter, and with the Joseph's coat, you know, it's just going to look fab. Right, pop these out of the way. I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, for some people who've not done this technique before, you think that's just a blobby mess. All blobby. Which it is. Right, so I'm going to dry it a bit, she says, but where did she put her heat tool? For some reason it's been unplugged. Oh yeah, I had it in class, didn't I? Right, plug it in. Right, I'm just going to give it a dry off just to make sure, and then we'll do some embossing. Yeah, but it wouldn't do if we were all the same, Jan. We all like different things. I obviously was the little girl that made mud pies and perfume with rose petals and all those sort of things when I was a little girl. I'm okay with all the textures as well. Right, so now I'm just blending while I remember what I need. Right, so I need to dry my stamp this time and get my reverse mark out. Get my embossing things, they're buried under here. Right, this is the pot, like I have this on my desk to make embossing easy and handy, and then I chuck stuff in. What am I like? Just probiotic tablet here, everything. Ribbon. Oh my goodness. Anyone else like me? If you don't know where to put it, just chuck it in the nearest vessel. Right. So where's my embossing buddy then? It should be in there. It's not in there. What are you like? Right, so what do we need? Clear embossing powder, gold, copper, black, silver, clear. It's nearly always the last one you find, isn't it? Right, clear. That's not the embossed buddy I was looking for, but it'll do the job. I don't know where my one that should be in that tray's gone. What else do I need? Versamark. Come on, are you paying attention? Right, so we need embossing buddy first. And put pencil away, we don't need that. Not going to do anything that requires thinking, are we? Right, so emboss buddy all over. 8 by 8, that much. Sometimes it is like 2 by 2. It sort of gets all piled up. Right, I think that should be pretty dry and free of static. I've got it. That's an embossing buddy, but I had the wee pack. No, that's something in that's seeds in an envelope, that one. But it was in a wee baggie. I'm not going to stress because I will find it later. Back to that. No, it's not it. Okay. I've got all sorts of things on my desk. Right, Versamark. I really want a good amount here. Enough. Right, my hand span is not really big enough for this. Right, so I am going to do some butterflies like that. I'm going to stand up and make sure I've got them. Make sure there's enough Versamark on there. And then ink it up again. This is really messy technique and I love it. I love it, love it. Problem is I can't see. Okay, so if we just put this one a bit like that. But I'm sad to see these butterflies go. However, do not worry. I've had a peek and there are butterflies in the next one. So our butterfly people will be alright. We will survive this. Right. So now we need to put some clear embossing powder on this. I know what we were coming in the house the other day. Peter was walking up the stairs in front of me and he had an embossing, a dimensional back on the back of his calf, his leg. I never told him. Oh, this is a new one. Oh well. Not sure where the old one is. Let's go for it though. It's just this wee bit here, I think that's just... Oh, that's looking good. Okay, I was going to put this to the side and I'll sort it later, but I'm just going to put it somewhere safe. See, this one is drying out quite nicely, and I think when that's dry I'm going to do some embossing on that. Yeah, this is going to look pretty, isn't it? Right, here we go. Heat tool coming. Cover your ears if you need to. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, quiet again. It's not nice. All quiet on the Western Front. Oh, I'm not too good at the texture of powder all over my mat. Right, this is the bit a lot of people don't like. This is when I'm in my glory here. You've not seen inky fingers yet. So I am just going to now take my black Memento ink pad. You can do this with any dark pad, but I'm just going to use black because I like the hard contrast. Are you ready for this, the people who can't cope with mess? I just go straight in with the ink pad. You could spend a few hours brushing the ink in. I just love doing this. I just love it. Yeah, Night of Navy works too, but I think my Night of Navy pad needs re-inked and I just didn't want to bore you guys with that. It's such fun, isn't it? Don't worry, the butterflies still look a wee bit dull, but we can sort that. Just making sure that there's no gaps. Isn't that cool? Right, and then I get the microfiber cloth that was here a moment ago. Where have you gone? Here we go. She's going to use her lovely yellow cloth and make it mucky. Okay, so just watch this then. So the embossing powder has resisted the black ink. See the difference, that half and this half? How this really brings the colour up. Hey Wendy, it's playtime. in Janice's world. Isn't that dramatic? Just such a fun play process. Yeah. My JazzleDazzleCrafts are on at the back when I'm finished, or even before I'm finished. Right, so guys, I'm actually going to go back to the first piece and dry it off. That is fab. That's going to make some nice cards, isn't it? So I could, you can use them as they are, or you could die cut them out, because then it'll have a nice black edge. Just superb. I love it. I'm easy pleased. I'm going to dry this off. Yeah, I love the fishies, Wendy. Yeah, the rock salt on the paper's another technique. There's so many. We'll take this away because there is a danger of me getting black everywhere. Right, I'm going to bring just trying to straighten it out a wee bit. Right, I'm thinking a bit and it hurts, but I'm going to have a go at something that's in my head and it might go wrong, but it could go right. Right, the other stamp set that is going is Forever Fern. So I thought we'd give it a bit of an outing, I think, here. Just bear with me, this may or may not work. It's got 2 chances. This is not copying anyone else, this is just me thinking. And I'm thinking my evening evergreen is going, so let's bring it in. I am just going to add some foliage around here. I say this might be horrible when it's done, or it might be beautiful. What's your bets? What do you reckon? I love this stamp. The number of techniques and experiments you can do with Stampin' Ink are endless. I've just put some foliage across the page with no real intentions. Then what I'm going to do now is I am going to white emboss and then do a bit of resist with my brushes and see what happens. So I need my white pen this time. Oh my goodness, it was near the top. So this time I can't use my dish because I've got a bit of folded paper here. But what do we need? First emboss buddy, don't we, girls and boys? Keep me right. I will try the colour lift again with this, but not today because I want to be finished so that we can all watch Barry and Jay. And then I will come back either tomorrow or Tuesday and make cards with what we've made. I'm putting ink on. Lots of sticky ink. Now this time I don't want to go exactly over those ones, so let's just take this one a bit. Well, we could take the slopes over this way. Oh, Cindy will die of carbo poisoning with all these bakery items. Right, I think we've got a fair bit on there. Let's hope we have anyway. Let's see. But I'm not too concerned if they go over each other. The thing is with this type of thing, because I've done it on a larger sheet, I can pick and choose what bits I use. I'll maybe just bring this one in this way this time. Can't actually see the shine of where the top sort of about there will be okay. Not a good idea to put your elbow in the Versamark, is it? That means that part of my jumper will attract dirt. I don't think there's anything here, so I'm just going to plonk this one there and we'll just go with that. And we're going to white emboss on here. And then we'll build up the colour with the brushes. That's the theory. That is the theory. Alrighty, white powder, where are you? And we're on our scrap paper, okay. Where art thou? I really couldn't see where I was putting the stamp. Oh yeah, there's some over that way, so let's just... We'll see where I've been now. There we go. That'll be okay. A bit of a halo going on there. We'll just tap that off. We do have a brush, of course, that Stampin' Up kindly provided. So there's a brush, and there's tweezers in this kit, and this kit is coming over to the new catalogue. I'm glad to see it's staying with us. Right, let's put the powder back in before we have an accident. Ask me how I know. Anyone else ended up with a full jar of embossing powder over the craft room floor? Has it ever happened to you? Okay, heat tool going on now. Cover your ears, talk amongst yourselves. Oh, Mandy. Hey Karen, in you come. So I've not wasted what I did earlier because it is giving texture in the background. It's giving a nice background, and now I don't know what I want. It's quite brittle, that paper, or it just sounds like it's brittle. Once I chop it up, it'll not be a problem because I'll back it on to, we'll mat it onto something. So I think it needs a bit more stamping. So I'm trying to think, what am I going, what is it that's going, the other stamp set that is retiring, ranunculus. I think I might use a bit of the lacy bit. Where are you? Oh yeah, PQRS. I think we might bring in some of this. What other colours can we bring in here? Hey Ruth, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. No, I'm just not sure what I'm going to add in here. This lacy stamp and this, maybe. We could be ridiculous and bring in, I'm saying goodbye to lots of things, so you're not going, you're staying. You're going. And this might just, it might just work. It might not. this will either be beautiful or absolutely awful. Remembering to go that way when I'm, so that I don't have that line that you get if you don't. That paper might have caught the stamp, so there might be a bit of runny. It did went a bit, it did go a bit squint. It did went a bit squint. Oh, I'm losing my power of speech here. Just want to fill that space with something else. I'm losing all my blocks. What else? Where are my blocks? Did you see them when I was making that mess earlier? I'll just have to use this one. I have got, oh, there they are. I didn't take them off the block, the foliage. Let's see what Pear Pizzazz does here. So we sort of have used all colours that are retied out. I'm not really overthinking this, I'm just putting it in there. Is everyone okay? Are you comfy by the fire? Have you all got enough to eat and drink? And is your temperature okay? Yeah, but the new colours are so exciting. I'm just going to give these guys, you know, these colours a last wee farewell. Hey Shaz, I didn't see you coming in. Were you lurking? All these people in. I hope I get a lot of thumbs up this time. There's more people in than usual on a Sunday. Right, there's plenty texture in the background there now. And then we'll just add more colour in. Whoops. And darken it up a bit. Where are our original colours? Here they are. Guys, I don't know if you can help me by sharing out as well my videos, because I only need 40 more subscribers and I will have made it to that elusive 2000 that I'll be chasing for so long. At least it was 40 I needed when I looked about an hour ago. Just deepening the colour in the background. And as I say, I won't stop to make cards today. I will come in tomorrow probably. Well, I've got some dental treatment tomorrow, so I'm not going to promise tomorrow, just in case I feel a bit grotty. Root canal, you know, such a joy. No, of course, maybe it would have been wise to wipe the colour off the embossing first before I add my inky bit, because then it's the colour that is lying on there is blending into the background, which isn't a bad thing really, but just getting a bit more, making this really deeper and darker so that the butterflies really show up. See the fingers, are they getting better? Yeah, it's not my favourite occupation either, Jan. I'm not too keen myself. And neither's my bank manager. What's missing? What's missing? There's something, do we think? Am I wearing gloves to the dentist? Nah. It does need some dottage, but we'll leave it for doing individual cards, I think. When Glenna looks in, I'll get her out if there's no dottage. I think I might do splattery dottage later. Look at the state of me. Right, so where are we on time? Yeah, 2 minutes to 7. Good timing. So I'm just going to clean this off. So I'm just polish up your butterflies as you do. Let's make a space. I was going to say let's tidy up, but you know very well it just means shove everything to the side. So here we go, 2 backgrounds. So what do you think? So tomorrow, it was supposed to be 3, but we've just done 2. We were going to do, what was the other one we were going to do? Oh yeah, we did, yeah, the colour lift didn't quite work, but we'll have another go at that. It did work, but over too much. But it's added some nice texture in the background here, so yeah, it's not wasted, but we will try that again and do it properly. So we'll have a think about cards tomorrow. Yeah, so thanks everyone for coming in and playing with me, just like, because that's all I want to do was play. I don't necessarily worry about the finished product and end product. I just like to play, and to be honest, if I never do anything with these, it doesn't matter. I've had fun, I've relaxed, and that, you know, that is what it's about. So which one do you like? The one with the black, the Joseph's Coat one, Lani? Anyway, folks, I'm going to cut and run because I'm actually quite hungry now. I'm going to have some pork chops and cabbage. That's a favourite of mine. And watch Barry and Jay of JazzleDazzleCraft, who are probably setting up now and ready to run. The cats will be at the ready to interrupt as much as they can. So thanks very much. You know the usual routine. I've no idea how to get out of here. Let's have a look. So, alrighty. So thanks very much, everyone. I really appreciate your company. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever you're going to do with it. And yeah, if you're not busy, just stay by your YouTube and watch and support JazzleDazzleCrafts. And then if you've still got time, check out the rest of our Stamp Around UK video hop. I've still got to finish hopping as well. There are some amazing, and I mean amazing projects. Okay, bye.